So let's move on to creating another pivot table. We'll go ahead and stay on the same sales data. And this time, so we just looked at the items broken out by region, and we were doing total revenue as well as total profit. Looks like we ended up on total profit. So now let's do something else. Let's see if we can break it out by sales rep. We see we have different sales reps here, and by the different items they sell. Right. So we go to Insert, and then we click on Pivot Table right here. And I already have the table named because I had it as a table over here, remember? So I'll do New Worksheet, click OK. And then let's take Rep and throw it down into rows. So we see that we have that many reps, 11 different sales reps. And let's take item and let's throw it into columns. And remember, we didn't have that many items, we only had 5 items, right? So now the question is, what is it that we want to put in the values? So we could do this, we could do total sales again if we wanted to, and again if we want to go to value field settings. We want to keep it as a sum, but number format we probably want currency. Click OK, click OK, and we see like so. What if I wanted to figure out which representative, sales rep, had the highest grand total in sales? So that's the grand total over here in column G is for each individual sales rep. So what we want to do is I'm going to click on this very first cell, Andrews, in G5, and I'm going to right click and do sort largest to smallest. And we see that Kivel here is the guy that's on top. Notice when I do this over here, the row labels, there's a little sort button right here showing up. So that's what we have there. What if we wanted, so we did it for total sales, which is revenue. We could also do it for total profit if we wanted to do that as well. What if we wanted to look at only the people that had more than $2,000 in total sales across those different categories? Well, what we could do is we could do value filters here. So I clicked on the little drop down next to row labels, went to value filters, and let's say greater than or equal to, and by default it's saying sum of total sales is greater than or equal to, let's put in 2,000. Click OK. And now we've filtered it. So now notice this little button right here, drop down button, has both the little arrow off on the left and the little funnel indicating that it's both sorted and filtered. So that might be useful for us to do that as well. So that was using value filters, right? We could also do label filters if we thought that we wanted to do something along those lines. Right? To clear the filter, you can go into value filters and clear filter, and it gets rid of that filter. You can also come in and uncheck this sort Z to A, right? And it goes back to, it looks like it went A to Z, right? Oh, so actually it sorted Z to A, right? Over here, remember I sorted it by doing right-clicking on G5 and doing largest to smallest, which is actually much more interesting. So that is another pivot table with a little bit of sorting based off of the values, and also doing some value filtering as well, where we limited how many, which ones we saw, right? Greater than $2,000.